Hi, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden. Thank you so much for joining me on Predator Dating. So, I love these ones because every time I get internet shit happening, I just jump online. And well, first I text my partner and I'm like, guess what just happened? And then I take a screenshot and I put it on my Facebook page and I like, women, this is what it looks like. This is what boundary setting looks like. And then I indulge for about 10 minutes with my partner and we analyze the social behavior of where did I go wrong? And then I come on here and I say, all right, here's the news. So it's really, really funny to me to see how this process goes. Just got another guy and I'm getting better. Now it's like, why are you here? And like, why did you reach out? And I could feel it. And I broke it down this time. I broke it down. In fact, I put it down below so you can actually see the steps of it. The first step I had was a feeling of FOMO. It's very much a feeling of I'm missing out. Scarcity in people, scarcity mindset. I'll tell you about scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset is something I'm going to be talking a lot this week on because it is huge. When we think about scarcity mindset, we think about shit like manifestation. And the opposite, of course, of scarcity mindset is abundance mindset. But there's a lot more to it than this. Scarcity mindset is when you have a shortage in your life of good people. It's when you have a shortage in your life of food, money. This is the one we're all familiar with. Attention, another really big one that we're all familiar with. And shelter in the case of homeless people. So these are scarcities: good people, food, money, attention, and shelter. And when you enter into a scarcity mindset, you become frugal. But the frugality is to the point of mental illness. And what ends up happening is you alter your behavior to accommodate the frugal situation you're in. We saw this a lot with the Great Depression and World War II, where people were so used to having so little that it literally cultivated this massive poverty mindset because they cultivated so they had to work so hard for so little. Now, the flip side of that, let's look at Star Trek. Star Trek is actually an abundance mindset. When they finally invent the food replicators and they can replicate anything, limited resources becomes a thing of the past. And when limited resources become a thing of the past, suddenly scarcity mindset stops. And they went through a period where abundance and glutton, which is actually an improper usage of the word, but abundance became a thing. It became the norm. And when people exhausted abundance, they sat back and went, okay, well, now what do we do? And then they reflect on the concept of pursuing a career out of passion and love instead of out of need and scarcity. Now, in the world of manifestation, we're actually reversing this prior to having the abundance. It's the let's put the cart before the horse and convince ourselves that we have a horse and then we'll get the horse. There's a lot more to it, and physics is involved, and it's fucking epic shit. But it's the same concept. It's really tapping into the same thing. But when we are out in the dating world, if you come from a place where good people are hard to find, you have a scarcity mindset. Now, I'm going to get real down, deep down and dirty here. I came from a town where there were 1,000 people. 1,000. I now live in Brooklyn and Manhattan. And there's only like 3 billion people here. And I have, this is hilarious, I have a circle of friends. Well, a circle of people, a community with 65 people. I sent out a message to this group last night, to 65 people. I have had conversations with all 65 people. I have hugged and kissed most of those people. I have been naked with most of those people. We're all nudists. And I have gone camping with them. I have done weed with them. I have cooked with them, ate with them, laughed with them, cried with them, gotten drunk with them. 65 people. Now, of the 65 people, that's just that group. That's not including the other 400 people that I have in my other communities. I'm at a point when I meet people and they hear my name that they go, oh my God, you're on Imagination. Yeah, that's right. I am. Like, my name is renowned. Everybody knows who I am. And I'm still thinking like there's only 1,000 people in the world, because that is what my world was for 40 years. So when someone comes along, I get FOMO real bad. And I did not realize it. It was my gorgeous partner who was able to identify scarcity. He's like, Anna, you're in New York City now. People are not scarce here. And not just that, good people are abundant here. And I'm still, it never occurred to me. So the very first stage of this was a feeling of, oh my God, what if? What if? What if what? What if what? I have the one. What if what? What if he's a client? What if he's a, what if, what? Anna, chill. FOMO, scarcity mindset. And I am huge on my business brain. There is something in economics called high risk versus gain. And if you have a high risk and a low gain, you don't touch it. In fact, marketing is, you want medium to low risk with a high gain. That's when people buy. That's when the tables turn. And I never occurred to me because I've got business brain and then I've got social brain. And trying to groom my social brain out of trauma is pretty much where I'm at the very end of this. You have to groom your trauma brain out of a fear of yourself. And there's stages, there's 6 stages. People is the last stage. And it's learning that it's not a scarcity. But there's this massive concept where women are conditioned, oh my God, what if he's the one? Oh my God, what if I miss out on this? I gotta pull this up because the way I write it is just so perfect, so spot on. I'm just going to read you the article. Stranger danger. We are in a fucked up time period. We used to teach our children not to talk to strangers, but this day and age, adults have normalized going on dates and having sex with strangers. Whatever happened to stranger danger? The issue is women are conditioned to not say no, to the point where they feel obligated to give a man a chance without any thought that this man is a stranger. I talk a lot on predator dating, and women are told to be polite to strangers who don't respect their boundaries. Wake up. Stranger danger is a real problem. We're not getting kidnapped or raped in some cases. No, we're just falling in love with toxic men who randomly met online because we're so severely starved for any kind of visibility and attention that it leaves us lapping out of the hands of narcissistic men, abusers, and toxic codependents who later become our husbands. So where did you guys meet anyway? Think on this. If a man approaches you online, how guilty do you feel if you fear that not talking to him may cause you to miss Mr. Right? Assume the benefit of the doubt. Don't give this stranger a chance. How guilty do you feel if you don't find out what he wants? If you don't trust that I want to be friends actually means friends? If you don't make excuses for his lie when he makes a move on you? Suddenly this guy from God knows where has you wrapped around his fingers because you feel bad if you don't give him a chance. You are victimizing him, and he is letting you. Well, guess what? That is the early stages of narcissism. That is exactly what narcissism looks like in the very beginning. It's when we default in our brains to victimize a man, a stranger who we don't even know. Suddenly we're making accommodations for him. Suddenly we're afraid, well, what if? And we've created this massive fantasy story around what could be, what if. And here's the kicker. I already have the perfect man for me. I already have everything I want. Really, like to the point where I don't date. And when they say friends, And it's funny because when it started off, I was like looking for relationships. And then now I've got one and I'm like, no, I'm shutting it down. But you're polyamory. I'm shutting it down. I don't want to date. I don't want the bullshit. I don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, I'm poly, but I'm satisfied. I'm not open. I'm not interested. And then the flip side of all of this is, well, what about a friendship? What about a friendship? And that I've had scarcity on. And my partner said it beautifully, Anna, you've got 65 people. You already have a community with already solid, established relationships starting. You can nurture what you already have. Scarcity mindset blinds you from seeing what you already have in front of you. Gratitude forces you to look at and see what you already have. So I will be doing thank you for all of my friends. Thank you. And in my brain, I don't have any friends. It's in my brain. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. Reverse it. Reverse it. Oh, my subconscious mind does not like that. My subconscious mind said, no, no, no. My subconscious mind just screamed at me. Reverse it. Absolutely reverse it. Reverse it. Because once you start reversing it, you stop giving strangers the opportunity to move in on you. And it, like there's nothing there. Like why are we valuing strangers? Why are we doing this? And it all comes back to because we're afraid we're going to miss out. Because we are afraid of an opportunity missed. And that is scarcity mindset. It's a hoarding mentality. This is hoarding. Are you socially hoarding people? Are you socially hoarding people? Are you emotionally hoarding people? Are you allowing people access to you just because you're afraid of being too short on a social quantity? Now you're getting into scarcity mindset. But really, really, don't victimize them. Really, fuse the concept of stranger. Strangers are dangerous, and we've gotten away from that concept. We are completely oblivious. We are desensitized to strangers. We are 100% desensitized to strangers. If you love shit like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want more shit like this, subscribe to my amphitheater. And if you cannot get enough shit like this, subscribe or become a member at the Healing Garden. The link is down below. Thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.